If you don't want your friends and family member to permanently move into your house, do not make your chicken like this when they come over for a visit, trust me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making some amazing oven grilled chicken. Here we have all my spices. You will see there's some cumin, black pepper, white pepper, some cubes, and my chicken and everything that I use to make the chicken with. You can see it right there. I just want to show you all how I do my chicken. Yeah, we start with the arome. Like it's almost like a cube but in a liquid form. I just love the flavor, so I always like to use that. And then I go in with my spices, all the combined together. This is just like some onions, garlic, ginger, blend it all together with some parsley and all the green stuff. So I just put in the melted butter for a couple of minutes. Just let it sit there in the pan and then start taking my chicken. First, I like to flame them because I don't like to feel like I'm eating and I have the feathers in the chicken. It can never be properly clean. So after I wash it with my lemon and everything, I wipe it off with my paper, put it on the chopping board, and then I go ahead and flame it until I feel like all the feathers, on the chicken is all finished, because I don't just like to see them. I try to pick it out as much as possible, but the ones that I cannot pick, because there are some fine particles there, I just burn them off. And then when I'm done with the chicken, I just go ahead and put a little bit of slice in the middle, and then go ahead and coat it nicely into the sauce, like one by one. I take my time, and I try not to put a lot of spice on the chicken while I'm gonna put in the oven, because you don't want the spice to get burned. You want to try as much as possible to make it spiced and let the spice get in the chicken, but do not over spice it, right? Because the rest of that spice, we're just gonna boil it on a low heat on the cooker while the chicken is in the oven. So I just do the whole thing on all of the chicken thighs. I love to use chicken thighs because I feel like you get a lot of everything. There is the bone that makes it really juicy, and then you have the meat on the skin, and then you have the skin of the chicken. I mean, everything. This is my favorite part of chicken to cook. I do not like chicken wings or chicken breasts. No, those are not my preference, because this one has a lot of the good content in it. So I just coat the whole chicken, and when I'm done putting the chicken, I start filling in the cut that I make on the chicken. I just take a few more of the spice, and I fill in the cut, right, so that it goes inside the chicken. And in that case, it's not on top of it, it's inside. And when it's in the oven cooking, everything can just marinate nicely. So I do that, and then I also tend to use some butter. I take my butter and I start putting them in the same filling, because you want to get the chicken very juicy and very tender. So I just take some few slices of butter, thin sliced, and I fill it into the chicken and let it stand for about, I let it sit out for about 15 to 20 minutes, just so that I can get the marinating. Since as I said earlier, we are not using a little spice, so that we do not let the chicken get burned. This is the finishing product of being spiced and sitting outside for 30 minutes. And I'm just showing you so you can see how it really looks amazing. And at this point, it smells so good, trust me. We send it into the oven and just let it cook for, it's like 250 for about 30 minutes. And then you take it out, you just paint some more, mostly the oil of the spices that you're cooking, right? Just paint some more on the chicken, and then you toast it back into the oven for another might be 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and then your chicken is literally at this point ready, because when you do this part and you put it again in the oven, it's just to get it a little bit more brown and golden. The butter helps this part. This is where the butter comes in, because the butter is the one that helps the chicken to look golden brown and just gives you that texture that you're looking for, that makes you want to eat the chicken immediately you see it. So at this point, my chicken is done and it's out, and this did not last. Okay, this did not last. So yeah, if you want your chicken to be like this, just do as I said, and trust me, you will not regret this. Stay tuned for more content like this. I love to work out, so I love to cook my own food and try new recipes, and this is so far my favorite, and it's my mom's recipe anyway. So stay tuned, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like, check out my other videos, and tell me what you would like me to cook next. Okay, I love you guys. Stay tuned, and see you next time. Bye. Enjoy.